I don't see anyone.
Here they come.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon.
Yes, good
So,
afternoon.
okay, so hi, Alexis. How are you?
We are great. How are you too?
I'm fine. I'm fine. So, who do we have in the classroom? Okay, in the classroom. I'd like you to introduce yourself. Okay.
Sure. Let me help them so that it can be quick.
Do they
We are
have
a team.
do they have a microphone? You have a
12
microphone?
people.
Can you say something?
We are a team of 12 people here.
Okay, we get feedback from your, are you on a cell phone, Alexis? Are you on your cell phone? Okay, in the classroom, do they have a microphone?
Let me use the cell phone. Let me connect to the cell phone so that it can.
They don't have a microphone in the classroom? Do you have a microphone in the classroom? Hey, guys,
We are using computer only.
doesn't have a microphone?
No. But everyone is, the speaker is louder.
Yeah, I know, but they need to be able to talk to me, or this is gonna
Okay,
be
I can
very
come
difficult.
in front of me. We have a projector, a big projector. They are seeing you very well. Let me try to see if they can use my cell phone.
think he just needs to use a headphone on his end because then the microphone on a headset probably wouldn't pick up the room sound as much. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I need to know what you guys are doing to see if it's worth doing.
Right, and I'll have results for you. Soon.
Because she diverted some from what we had talked about. And now the question is, are you guys on a track that you're going to produce something useful or not?
And I'm not at a place where I can comment on that yet. I don't understand the Mahalanobis algorithm, but I am close to using it. So
You're using what?
the Mahalanobis algorithm, the classification that she did.
What classification algorithm?
Mahalanobis. It's what she used to make her.
I don't know what you said. Hold something or other. I don't
Yes.
know what that word means.
Yes,
sorry.
but you've heard it before.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certain you have because that was what her results were. We take the we have regions of interest with different with the different classifications that we got from.
Is that the hotspot analysis?
Not quite hotspot. No, it's what Karem did in her last result.
Okay, so it's an ArcGIS.
Actually, it's an NV. Yeah.
And some sort of NV processing
yeah
algorithm, but I don't know what it does.
Me neither. I'm gonna learn that and get a good picture of it so I can tell you about it.
Or you can just look up that term and you should be able to get a definition for it.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if we're going to get. Hi, Alex. Alex.
Hi.
Okay, you have sound there? Say something.
Yes, I'm trying to see if everyone can pass here and they introduce themselves.
Okay.
We have two computers here, they can pass outside.
Okay. Okay, let's get started.
Okay, let's start from that door and everyone will pass here and they will introduce themselves. It's fine.
Okay, so I like each one of you to come up to the camera, show me your graph, and at the same time, introduce yourself to me, okay? So who's going to start? Okay, you plotted the data. It looks good. What's your name? Who are you?
My name is Jadon.
And what do you do on the project?
I'm agronomy specialist.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay, who's next?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, no, your graph. Show me your graph.
This one.
Okay, good. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Vianney.
And what do you do?
I'm a seed production agronomist.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, good, good. Okay, who are you?
I'm Yves Mugiraneza. My name is Yves.
Okay. And what?
I'm an internee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Morning, afternoon. Okay, yeah, that looks fine. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Harriet. I'm field agronomist.
Okay, good, thank you.
I'm Claude Bigaruka Francois. I'm an internee.
Now you turn it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, good, good.
My name is Chantal. I'm internist.
Thank you.
Internist.
Okay. Okay.
My name is Bosco. I'm pivot operator.
You're what? I'm sorry.
My name is Bosco. I'm pivot operator.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. A little bit higher, a little bit higher. No, I can't see it. Could you, needs, yeah, yeah. Okay, good, good. And who are you?
I'm internee.
And could you
My name
repeat
is
that?
Emily. I'm internee.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, that looks good.
I'm Console. I'm field agronomist.
Okay. Nice seeing you.
This is for Alexi.
Okay, let me switch to your screen just a second. Okay, that looks fine. And you're the big boss, Alexis. Is that right? Okay, good. That was the first part of the assignment. So just 1 second, and the next thing we're going to do, let me switch my screen. 1 second. Okay. Next, we have this sheet to fill out. So what I want to do is let's start with Hoffman. Okay. So does someone have an answer? Did Hoffman Farm do a good job of managing soil moisture? Okay. So how many said yes? And how many say yes, he did a good job?
Zamu, what was the yes? Who said yes? Hand up your hand.
One person.
If there is someone who said that Hoffman did a great job,
Okay,
put your hand up.
okay, we got 4 of you thinks he did a good job. How many thinks he didn't do a good job? He did not do a good job. Raise your hand. Okay.
For me, he did not do a good job. For me.
Okay, so I see one hand not doing a good job.
2, 3.
3.
Yes. Let me use the camera of the phone so that you can see what they are.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I could hear them. Mhm.
Sure.
Okay, so I need someone to tell me and the class what you think of Hoffman's soil moisture management. Okay, someone tell me what your analysis is.
Repeat again, please, the question.
Okay, I need someone to answer the first question for me. Okay, come up and tell me what you think. Okay, I need okay, good.
Hoffman, I said that he didn't do a good job.
Wait, we got, okay, try it again.
Hoffman did not do a good job.
Okay, so here, this is somewhere between 60 and 80. It depends on soil type, is when you don't want the soil to get any drier than this. Somewhere in this range. Okay. So, and then this is corn, okay? And something you don't know is that in this part of Texas, they normally stop irrigating corn around June 1st. Okay. So somewhere here, the end of May, 1st of June is when you would normally put on your last irrigation. Okay. So you have any more comments about this? You have more comments?
My comment is that he started getting without taking the readings for the soil moisture content. Is the reason why I said he didn't do a good job. He started getting, but no readings there before. That is my comment.
Oh, okay. So when I look at this, you know, this is something, the end of the season, that's something we can't answer. But when you put in your sensors for maize there in Nasho, this is one of the things that's very important is when you time your last irrigation, particularly for corn, okay, and we'll talk more about that later. So we have the 1 foot, and so we see in April, the crop was using water. He irrigated on about the 15th. It brought the soil moisture back to saturation at 30 centimeters. And then we see that here, here towards the end of April, the roots have made it down to 60 centimeters, and they start using water from 60 centimeters. Okay. And then if we look at this irrigation here, this took place on, I don't know, about May 15th. See, he applied not that much water. He applied about 38 millimeters. And look, it did not affect soil moisture. He applied this irrigation. It did not affect soil moisture. The moisture kept falling. And so this indicates he did not apply enough irrigation here at the end of May. Okay. Okay. Let's look at Leopold. Okay. This is furrow irrigation. Okay, so who wants to talk about Leopold? Who wants to come up and tell me what you think about Leopold? Okay, I need a volunteer. Need a
It's me on
volunteer.
Leopold. For me, I think he delayed irrigating for the very first time.
I'm sorry?
You can see on this diagram. Let me see you can see here on the very first irrigation, he did it on the 24th, 28th April, why he should have been irrigated on 10th.
Okay.
Yes, you can see the water have dropped up to 60. He was almost going to reach 60, which is not good.
Okay, good point. Okay, good. So what happened, this is about the 19th that he took this reading, and he didn't irrigate for another 11, let's see, 9 days. So the soil moisture continued to drop. So he did let it get too dry here. He applied this irrigation and brought everything up to field capacity. And it looks like the rest of the season, okay, got some rainfall that helped. Okay. And so we see that first, most of the water is being used at 30 centimeters. And then we see at 60 centimeters, it starts, the roots reach down there. here in mid-April. And a little bit later, we start seeing roots down at 90 millimeters. Okay, good. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, let's look at Mahalik. And this is a center pivot. Okay, so this is center pivot irrigation. So who wants to talk about this? I need a volunteer to come up and talk about this one. Don't be shy. I need a volunteer. Come on.
My comment on Mahartik farm, I have seen that the farm is not well managed.
That's what? I'm sorry?
The farm is not well managed.
You understand? I'm sorry, I couldn't quite understand you.
Yes, I was saying that depending on the graph, I have seen that the farm is not well managed because even though he took the readings, but he used a small quantity of water in his irrigation.
Okay, good, good. Precisely. So what we see is that here in April, this irrigation here did nothing. It did not affect the soil moisture levels. And what we like to do is when we irrigate, bring the readings back up closer to field capacity. So this wasn't enough, and we see at 30 centimeters that even with this irrigation and this irrigation, the soil moisture levels continued to fall. He applied another irrigation here 1st of May, but it wasn't enough. And he got into this zone. He let the soil get a little too dry. Okay, so good, good. And then we have one more. Gold's Farm, and this is they used furrow irrigation or surface irrigation. Or you might call it flood irrigation. Okay. So, so who wants to talk about Gold's Farm? Okay, I need a volunteer. Come on, don't be shy. Aha, okay, I got a volunteer.
I'm Francis. For me, I have said yes for Gold. She did a good job of managing soil moisture because he irrigated where necessary on time.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, so what we see here is he kept soil moisture levels pretty wet. Okay, and corn, some crops you want to keep the soil moisture levels higher, but for corn, we like to dry out the soil a little bit more before we irrigate. So it's not bad, but it's not great. It looks like right in this period, that it was, this is at 90 centimeters depth, that it got very wet down at 90 centimeters. And that might have restricted the root growth down to those depths, you know, over this period here. Okay. Okay. So let me switch back. Did that work? My screen. Yeah, I guess that worked. Okay, so so this is soil moisture. It's the way. Okay, you guys are opening the window. Well, it must be nice to be warm. Here it's cold. It got down to 0 last night here. So very
Oh, that's too cold. Eh? Here, you know, it's always above 25.
okay. So you made a good start on use of soil moisture sensors. Okay, can someone mute? Okay, I was getting feedback. Okay, good start. You all did good. So this gets you started on use of soil moisture. The next part of this training is that I like you to divide up into 2-person teams, okay? And then each team is responsible for installing soil moisture sensors and monitoring them over at least a 6-week period. So, so what you're going to want to do is when the next crop is planted, okay, after it's planted, you're going to want to install your sensors, okay? And then you'll start reading your sensors. Because you're learning, plan on reading your sensors 2 times a week. And you always read them before the irrigation, okay, not after the irrigation. Okay, so read them before the irrigation, and then you need to wait a couple of days after irrigation to take another reading. Okay, so after you get your soil moisture sensors in, what I like is each one of the team is to take a photograph of you installing the sensors, and then you can have Alexis send that to me, okay? And I'll need to know what crop it is, okay? And you need to determine how deep the topsoil is, how deep you think the root zone is when you install the sensors, okay? Okay, and then
Good.
Okay, any questions about that? I can't hear you.
Understandable. I will explain to them. I think it's good.
Okay, and then after the irrigation season is over, you'll need to plot up your results and an analysis analysis of how well the irrigations were managed, okay? And then at that point, we'll do one more training and we'll talk about some advanced concepts, okay? And then at that point, you will get a certificate. Is that okay? Everyone is in agreement?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, this is important for the project, is the project needs to improve its irrigation water management, okay? So this is the first step to improving how irrigation is managed in the project. Next month, hopefully, we'll do a training on ET, and then we'll use ET along with the soil moisture sensors. Okay, so Alexis, you'll explain all of this. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Alex, can I ask you a couple? Alexis, can I ask? Alexis, can you come on camera? Oh, there you are. Okay, I saw your email to Charles. So since everything checks out, we're going to send you a new radio. Okay. This is unusual for just the radio to go out, but we'll send you the new radio. Well, we'll send it to Magnifique, actually. We'll ship it to him, and then he'll bring it out to you. And then when it's time to install that, we probably need a Zoom call so we can help you do the step-by-step installation. Florine knew how to do this, but I guess he left the project. Okay, so hopefully we'll get the weather station back online real quick. And then that goes along with the soil moisture sensors. I have one other question for you, Alexis, is have they fixed the pipeline yet?
Which pipeline? The system is working. We don't have any kind of leakage.
Okay, so the leakage is taken care of?
Yes, it's been taken care of.
Okay, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay.
But we have some like two leakage, which is temporal, which is not for permanent, but the system is working. All pivots are getting water.
Okay, good, good. Does Benjamin still work? For the
Yes,
project?
Benjamin is still working. We are still together
Okay.
with him.
Okay, good. If you or any of the class has any questions anytime, just let me know, okay?
Sure.
So when do you plant the next crop?
Some like two pivots have started planting this December, and I think many pivots for corn field they will plant this January and the end of September also.
Okay,
But for legumes they used to plant on February, the mid February.
okay, good, good. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's fine. And then hopefully I can come back over again when the world is back to normal. Maybe next
You will
fall.
be most welcome.
Yeah, maybe next fall. So anyway, so any more questions, or is that any more questions?
know.
Anybody?
Did someone have any question before we close?
Okay, it was good.
No
seeing
question.
you. Okay.
Thank you. It was also good to see you.
Okay. Have a happy holiday, everyone.
Thank you. Happy holidays to. Is the Charles online or He
Okay,
was suggesting if we can talk on weather station, but I think we talked almost everything. You will let him know that
oh, yeah,
what
yeah,
we said.
yes, yes. And, okay, good. Okay, see you guys.
See you. Thank you for the training.